by, dear. All right, honey, who's next on the line?
Michael, line 3.
Hey, Michael, this is Goldie, and you're on the air.
Hi. Recently my father passed away, and I just feel like it's my fault because me and my dad are really close, and we played all kinds of things, and I dropped something that was very special to me that he gave me, and we were messing around on a train, and I dropped it on the tracks, and the train came on the tracks, and then I don't know, he just didn't see it or something, or his foot got caught in it, and it killed him.
Are you saying that your father jumped onto the railroad track?
Yeah, because I dropped something that was very special to me. He gave me it when I was a kid, and I had it for all my life.
Anita, how old are you?
I'm 14.
Okay, how old was your dad?
He is 45.
Let's talk about this for a minute, okay?
Okay.
There's no way that we take on the responsibility for whatever happens in anybody's life. Your dad could have chosen not to do what he did.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't make the choice of what he did after you dropped something. He made that choice. And sometimes people leave the earth plane, Michael, very, very early because they know that they're not going to be well later on in their life. So incidences come up where they can leave. And they already know that it's not going to be good if they get old in this lifetime. I actually feel like your father knew from when he was like 7 years old that he was not going to live a very long lifeline. And this is exactly what happened. But you're not the person that created that, okay? All you did was help him leave, which he wanted to do because he didn't want to be old and sick. But you're not the cause of it, and you didn't even help him because he had to make the decision to do that himself. You didn't make that decision.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. God bless you.
Yeah. Also, I was just wondering, because... Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm just...
That's okay. Absolutely. Did you ever watch the show earlier on when I was first on? In 2000. I've been on since 2000. And we had somebody who used to call all the time, and he used to cry on the show. And he doesn't do that anymore. Okay? So, you just need to give yourself some healing time. But you did not make the choice for your dad. Okay? You released him from something that he didn't want by just being there. But you didn't make the choice. It's not your fault.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
And also, I have another question. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I don't know. I just feel like it's as if there's a connection or something. But he was listening to a rapper he liked really a lot. His name was one of those famous ones. His name was Tupac. And for some reason, like now, whenever I'm listening to his old CDs, for some reason, all of those CDs have him on it. Like, it's the first one that I listened to.
Well, it makes you feel closer to him. It's really difficult when we lose somebody close to us. It's just devastating, especially when you're young. You know, I grew old with my parents. I was like 57 years old or 58 years old when both my parents decided to pass. And so I lived in their house. I ate on their furniture. I didn't cook with their cookware, but I had their furniture. I sat on their furniture. I ate on furniture. So the closeness of that, it carries their energy.
Shut up.
So you knew that he listened to that. So you're energetically feeling closer to him because you know he listened to that. I want you to know that when your father's in spirit and anyone's in spirit, they can hear, see, and sense everything.
This lady's
Can
full
you
of
tell me
crap.
how long ago this was that it happened, Michael?
It This is 3 months now.
Okay, it takes at least 13 months just to get over everything. So give yourself time to heal, understand where everything comes from, and put in perspective that we all are just
Dude, my parents are
responsible
gonna see
for
this.
our own life.
You just put the
As you grow older and you meet a lady who I'm sure that you will soon,
You
if
just
feel
flipped the
like you
camera off
connect
to
with
me.
someone really soon and get married and have children, you will learn that even though you teach them what to do, you tell them that what not to do, they still make all their own decisions. And because you're still the child in the family, you don't have that responsibility.
It's like
Look at your
6
dog
minutes
or a
already.
cat. If you're holding on to them and holding them really tight, but they tend to wriggle away and they run in the street and they get hit by a car, they made that decision. The only person that we can be totally responsible for is ourselves, and to be the best we can for ourselves. So, are you getting any counseling?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. It's very important to listen and to bring it in. And just know that the pain stays there because you are somebody that you love very, very much. But the pain will eventually go away. It will eventually dissipate. But you'll always have the memory. And it's important to listen to music that they listen to. It's important to have that connection. But you can talk to him in spirit and you can tell him anything you like. So if you want to do a confessional and say, you know, I'm really sorry this happened, Dad. You know, if it was any way that I could have changed something, I would have changed it so you would still be here for me and for everybody.
Michael, get the hell off the phone!
Damn it!
15 seconds. But you know what? Whatever you asked and whatever we talked about is healing and words for somebody else.
How did you do that? That was a joke. I was gonna be like, and I had one more question.
But honey,
I'm hearing Tupac in my sleep.
Brenda line 2.
Yeah, I think so.